help you again? Yes?
Off we go, Pythagoras in 1 minute. You've got to know this long slopey side called the hypotenuse. You can check on your exam paper that it's the hypotenuse because it's still measurable as the longest side. Now, you've got to follow 3 steps only. Squaring numbers, adding or subtracting, and then doing the square root at the end. So here we go. Here are your numbers, 3 and 4. So I'm going to write them down, but I always put the biggest number first. So the first step, square them. That means timesing the number by itself. You've then got the choice of adding or subtracting. I'm going to add here because I'm finding the long side. To find something that's big, you've got to add. So when I do this into the calculator that you'll see in a minute, that comes to 25. I've done step 2. Step 3, very simple. You square root the number that you've made. Square root of that number is 5. Here we go, then we're going to use the calculator to do it. In the first question, if you remember, it was a side of 3 and 4. So what I'm going to do is it was 4 squared, use the squared button on the calculator, add 3 squared equals 25. I've now just got to do square root of 25 and my answer is 5. Okay, second example. This time they've tried to be a bit tricky with me. They've put the hypotenuse, the slopey side as I think of it, here. Now, I'm going to follow the same routine as before. This time I'm going to write down the biggest number first again. Keeps things nice and tidy. And then I'm going to go on to my first part that's not thinking. I'm going to square. I'm now going to choose add or subtract. Well, I'm now finding one of the shorter sides. It's not the big side anymore, so I'm not going to add. To get something small, I'm going to take away. 13 squared, take 5 squared, comes to 144. I'm now on to my final step again, and just take the square root of 144. Magically, it's the number 12. And in my second example, I had the longest side was actually 13, so I got 13 squared, and then I was subtracting. The other side was 5, so 5 squared, press equals, I've got 144. Final step is square root. So square root 144, press equals, lo and behold you've got 12.
You don't know the power of the dark side.